is Doodler, and today's video is going to be a bit of a different video because I am doing something DIY related. I recently bought a new pair of shoes, and this shoebox was lying around, and I thought, why not make some out of it? So yeah, I decided to kind of spice up a bit and use it for storage for my art stuff, so pieces of paper, for example. But today's video is basically just going to be the process of it and how it came to be, pretty much. So how I did the actual shoebox is I painted a few coats of black acrylic paint, and yeah, pretty much. This took me a fair few days to do as well, because I realised initially when I painted the first coat that you can get it everywhere, pretty much. So I thought as I was doing the second coat, just do a couple of sides a day or something. So this, all in all, it took me 3 or 4 days to make this piece, pretty much. Not make the piece, make the paint up the box and do stuff with it. But yeah, pretty much. So like I said earlier, within a span of days, 3 or 4 days, I painted up the box. And you may notice as well that it's not fully painted. It has a couple of streaks here and there where you can see the undercoat and stuff. Now that is kind of on purpose. That was intentional. I wanted to give it a bit of interest, so to speak, and I didn't just want it being one solid colour, as you can see here, if that makes sense. So once it dried, I then went on to I then went on to do something fancy with it, and I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I just wanted to do something. I wanted to draw something on it. At first, I was thinking of doing a Harry Potter quote on top of it, because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan and all. But I decided against that idea, and the thing that was weird was as well was, as I was kind of drawing this section here, even though I wasn't doing anything really Harry Potter related, I still thought of Fantastic Beasts, because the way I was drawing the patterns and stuff on the actual shoebox, it just reminded me of the 1920s, that sort of style, if that makes sense. And I just kind of liked it, so I kept on going with it, and using the metallic Pentel brush pens you saw in my paint caddy tour. But if you haven't seen them, they're Pentel metallic pens. I used those to draw what you are seeing here, and colour in and stuff. And yeah, I decided to do the little spirals in the corners and stuff, as you can see here. And then I was thinking what to do for the middle part, and I was thinking at first, like I said earlier, to do a Harry Potter quote or whatever, but then I kind of decided that against that opinion, against that idea, I mean. So what I ended up doing was I ended up trying to do some sort of art, noir, Art Nouveau sort of font, kind of. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I tried to do some sort of fancy font. And I wrote on the shoebox, the Art DIY box. And yeah. And I was thinking of using gold and silver for the lettering, but then I kind of decided against that idea yet again, because where the wording is, it's inside the silver border, and if I use silver within the silver border, I thought maybe the composition of the lid and the interest of it and stuff like that might have been a little off, if that makes sense. So I decided to write all the lettering in gold, basically. And yeah, once I did the lettering, I signed it, and pretty much that's the DIY. That is the little DIY project done, basically. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing it, and yeah, basically. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to click that like button, and if you have any suggestions or requests as to what you want me to draw, doodle, paint, or even talk about next, make sure to comment under the description below, as I read and appreciate every single one. And if you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure to click that subscribe button, and also don't forget to click on that little bell button next to the subscribe button so you are notified when I upload a video next. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.